go, picking up signals again, of course. Literally no problem today, and now he just decides to go do stuff, but whatever. Alright. Back to the grind. How do I want to do this? Where was I? Took a break, came back, and I built all of the UN positions. Cool, now I have to build all the green 4 positions and then decide if there's anything else on Op 4 I want to build. Okay. I'm a little worried about numbers of AI, but that should be suppressed by the fact that this isn't going to have, like, a lot of people on it. Let's see, with this being an Overwatch position, do I need a vehicle up here? We could put a tank out in front, like a T-55, keep that nice and simple. Ah, yes, Build-A-Bear, except it's build an AO. Lamau. We can put that on the right side right there. Yeah, that's out of the way. Let gravity handle the rest. Theoretically, can I fit her right there? I could. Back her up a little more, and she's golden. Now, what do I want to do in terms of unit building here? Realistically, I only need like 1 or 2 units up here, and that should be fine. I gotta now think about, okay, what's going to be in the AO, what's going to be outside of the AO, what can I work with, what can I skip? Okay. Hey, Admiral, how you doing? Do I have a marksman template? I do, and I can just do a machine gunner, and that is literally all I need for that one little Overwatch position. Because again, these are really just showpieces. And that is A-okay. And make sure they're all set to stand. You know, I think we're just going to do that with the debug unit, so I don't have to worry about it. So all of these attributes set to stand. Perfect. Where do I want to build next? Next would need to be the physical checkpoint. Give me a 72 right there. If it doesn't fit, we'll do the T80. Yeah, it's literally built to sit right there. Perfect. How do you stop AI from moving around if you want them to stay in a building in a specific place without a Zeus? Simple. On newer builds, it is under AI. I'm not going to get that right there. In older builds of Arma, which is what the 506 use because they cache everything, which makes sense, so they aren't blindsided by updates. Why was I in there? It is attributes. Oh my god, I could just double-click him. I don't know why I didn't do it that way. Disable AI features and you turn their pathing off. It's the easiest way to do it. Light-skinned vehicle, a block-off vehicle, something under that position. So... one of these, one of those, and then... just to be a jerk. Nah, those should be in storage further back. Cool. How do we want to build this? Light Vic will be right here. Cut her fuel. Soft-skinned Vic will be right here, guarding. And then truck can be under here. We only need one. Infantry and statics will be next. So let's just grab the infantry and statics. Alright, so there's a lot of watchtower positions. I think on the border we would have the strongest machine guns as well, so we'll take our rescripted KPTV. And a lot of watchtower, so honestly just standard rifleman, because again, this is just a show of force more than anything. Do I have an officer kit? I do. Alright, cool. Yeah, they can just be unarmed. So we'll put him right there to deal with the gate. We'll put him in front, actually. Give me an N-Law in front as well for the sake of AT. Shove 2 of those guys in there. Give me some light AT right here. Give me a machine gunner. Yeah, heavy machine gunner would be good on the tower back here. I need a marksman kit. We'll put that over in the deer stand. Because this is going to be a pretty heavy combat area, so I don't mind spending the necessary resources to fortify this place up. Here, we're going to have an empty one in there. Have this guy right here on front duty. Give me a grenadier on the rear. And
send in goat team.
Let's do a medic in the back line. That would probably be back here. Okay. And then we can build patrols and everything in the actual Zeus scenario, but that should be good. Wait, nope, I want... Give me a light AT and a regular rifleman right here to kind of help block this off. Oh, I was hoping both of those would turn, but that's A-okay. Cool. Wolfane, thanks so much for the sub through Twitch Prime, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this scenario, which we're just doing dev work for. Let me make sure I had all these guys set properly. Standing and path. Okay, cool. Now, is there anything else? Because this is just kind of for show instead. Cool. So, let me explain how this AO is going to go. So, it's you can kind of follow along. So, the players are going to spawn in this hangar as Blue 4. Their job is going to be to find out what the local military has all squirreled away, because the United Nations is investigating them for war crimes, but they can't prove anything. However, they got a tip that they have some equipment that they're not supposed to have. So that is in the form of Tunguskas and these modernized Mi-24Gs. And they signed an agreement stating that they didn't have the technology to do that because they got strong-armed into not being able to have that. So the players' jobs are going to be to get to, where's that position? Here, where they're going to link up with someone. Because this is a humanitarian camp. I'll put some IDAP stuff here. They're going to get their gear. A military squad's going to come in. They can either avoid them or they can engage them. And they're going to basically get close and take pictures of the stuff that is over and around. And then if they can, I think I was going to think of that as a secondary, but I think instead I'm going to have them go up to this position and, you know, get those pictures, quote unquote. I still got to figure out what asset I'm going to use as a camera. But then massive counterinsurgency is going to kick off. These guys are going to come under fire. They're going to be told to escape back to the airfield as early as they can. And Once they get into friendly territory, the same insurgent group is going to be attacking the UN too. And they're going to barely get back control of the situation. And then the next mission in 2 weeks is going to start including some more interesting elements, wink. But, yeah. Like I said, there's one faction I still have to build, but I've decided not to build yet because I don't need them today. But they're going to be very heavy on some stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. Oh, geez, Wolf, I'm sorry that your account got stolen. Tootie also had his account get stolen a few years ago. That was pretty funny. But no, I feel you, man. But anyway, it's basically going to be they're going to pose as civilian, just, you know, border crossing. And I'll figure out if there's any items I want to do with that, and we'll see how things go. Karam, I have not. I had to finalize, geez, okay. My day today. Woke up, finalized, some TSB stuff, making sure that everything was in order with an announcement I made, that, defined the reporting procedure, making sure there was no fallout from that, making sure that was all secured. Started deving this, mission file. Then I took a break, had breakfast, made myself a steak sandwich off of a toasted brioche bun. I had to toast it. I put some slices of beef tenderloin on it, toasted it with that so it heated up, and then I finished it with some honey mustard. I didn't have honey mustard, so I just mixed honey and mustard to a ratio that was, you know, slightly sweet but still tangy from the mustard. Came back up here, did the SCP operation. Started cutting that footage down, put it to the VODS channel, posted my videos for today that I didn't get to in the first dev stream I did because I showed off on the stream how I would schedule videos and shit. And I was also, this morning I was also front logging some videos and I showed that off too. After that, I took a break, watched an episode of Law & Order, and now I'm back. Okay, I watched 2 episodes of Law & Order. I was bored. But I came back, and now we're doing this. So no, I have not had the time to look at your thing. I apologize. Because my goal is to finish the dev of this, and then I'm going to go take a shower, have dinner, and probably make myself another steak sandwich, because I have a lot more of that beef tenderloin left. And, yeah, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Anyway, we gotta... I want to finish development of this mission file. Alright, so, I mean, they're only gonna see this angled briefly. And I'll mention in the brief, like, not every enemy position was marked, so... Let's go ahead and get that one set up. I can put a BRDM right there, too. Actually, no, they're gonna take a right, so I don't actually have to template anything in there. Because they're gonna go that way. Alright, cool. I could put a little car accident right there, but that's fine. Let me get an IDAP flag. Dude, what? Are they not called IDAP? What? Oh, no, it's their frickin' full name. Yeah, of course. Of course. And then I can have them unload their box. Yeah, you can say they dress up as IDAP, so they got, like, you know, multiple things to cover here. But that's cool, you know, like, like a sneak-in sort of thing. And then it can come in via the Huey. Perfect. And I can put that in there for now. Excellent. All right, slowly making my things here, and then in brief, I can give them the markers here. Now, the question now becomes, is there anything in between here and that route that I would need to fortify? Probably not. I could do something like right there, but instead I could just make a patrol squad right there. That would take, no, we're not going to take that dirt road because that one's blocked. They're going to take the MSR here. And I could put some civilian stuff down as well, but... Okay, so I need that military camp garrisoned. But otherwise... That's a straight shot. Perfect. Okay. This is the start of the 506 campaign. I mentioned this in the previous stream, but my whole point of this campaign is to make Drumheller scream. Or at least freak the fuck out. Okay? Now, in order to properly make someone freak the fuck out, you need to do some setup. Alright? So this mission is literally to set the stage. Because I want to make good on my threats. Alright? Wink. So... no, I need the big one. Where's the big one? No. Gosh darn it. What's it called? The big one with the dome tent. It wasn't under repair, really? No, it was not. It's not repair bay. It's, God damn it. Let me look under support. It'll be in there. Military... Support... No. Service depot. That's it. It's one of them, at least. But yeah, we're gonna basically reverse engineer some of that and put some Mi-24s under it. And then where are we gonna stash the Tunguskas? They have to be visible from that hill and from that ridge. Oh, hell yeah. No, we can just squirrel them away right there. Easy. Okay, that might be an issue. But how about we just curve it out so the radar thing is, like, slightly covered? Yeah. And then don't I have, like, camo walls or something? Ooh, no. I know what we can do. What's that called? Camouflage vehicle. So vehicle... Because we're trying to hide these, like, poorly, because we're dumb. Do I not have a good deserty one? Not really. I mean, NATO, East... Okay, at least we'll make it match that camo pattern. So that would be East... What the fuck is that camo pattern? Oh my god. Goobers. Yeah, and they're still touching the ground. Excellent. I'm going to disable damage and hope that nothing clips and explodes. But hey, that's what testing's for. So yeah, that's all. It's all hidden. There is no Fire Nation in Boston Say. No, not at all. I don't know why you'd imply that. Clearly there isn't. And it's, you know, slightly different, so it does catch your eye, which is good. So, yeah, I mean, boom. Easy. So, with that, we can... How are we going to do the Mi-24s, though? That's going to be an interesting one. I could combine...
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
The outskirts here. Byzantium Kai, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this development scenario. Seriously, thank you. Here's what we're going to do. This is going to be bold, but I think it'll work. We need to simply combine the areas here and make an entrance. All right, we need to make enough room for like an Mi-24 to actually fit in here. But I might have to expand it a little bit. Let me actually, yeah, so let's get rid of these. And let's actually get an MI-24. Let's see how sized up it is and see how, like, much we need to expand the actual area. Okay. So we could fit it in here. It's just the middle section that needs to be a little touched up. So how we do that is actually really simple. I'm going to pull these out for now. We'll take away anything that has to do with, like, vehicles and wheels and stuff for a little bit of touch-up, because I am concerned about frames, but they're not going to come down here either, so we actually don't need any of the internal detail, because it's all going to be hidden. We just need the outside. You know what I mean? So, like, that internal detail's fine. And then we can just, you know, sector that off. So, with that... This is why I like ZEI and ZEC, because you can, like, work with the templates that they give you and go from there.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Makes it really fun to work with. Hey, Mr. Jiggle. I wanted to say Jiggy, I'm sorry. Mr. Jiggle, thank you so much for the 20-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So this is going to be our entrance right here. So I'll go ahead and wall that off. We'll put a little lamp like that. And I need one more little internal wall right there. We can fold that in right there. Now, here's the fun part. How are we going to do some camo netting in the center? Like, how do we, quote-unquote, hide it? So, let's go ahead and grab our gray desert camouflage bullshit, all right? Because clearly we're going to fool everyone, right? Definitely. And, you know, just out of a hypothetical, how far do these extend? Because I might fold it in a little bit. The rotor blades are a little bit of an issue, but I think we can get away with it. Because they're going to clip and make the chopper explode. So, actually, what might be better here is there's a different type of camo net I can use. Yeah, no, so not that. I think the full name's Camouflage. But I'm definitely going to have to do some disable simulation stuff. So, Camouflage net, I need an open one that's hex. Perfect. We can fold that in a little bit. And I'm going to fold this structure in a little bit as well. So instead, what I can do is I can get rid of those. I can get rid of those. And we can fold that in like so. And then make that the entrance. So we're going to extend that. And then close it off on the other side. So this wouldn't work if I intended the players to go down and look at it, because it would look like a janky mess. All I need this to do is to hide the damn thing. And there's a few cheats I can use to make that work. Okay. Why is that? Oh, you little goober. All right, hold up. So that was higher from the get-go. So what we can do is, we're going to disable its simulation and hide its damage. Because there's no option for me to fold the rotor, right? No. That's fine. What do I want to do? Okay. Simple object. Enable damage, enable simulation. Pull it into the ground slightly. All I need is that surface rotor part, and I think they'll be able to find it, quote unquote. Now it becomes how much do I need before it looks weird? Yeah, so it already looks kind of weird, but I can rise it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, and that gives the perfect blind spot for them to take pictures of it on. Yes! Oh, that's excellent. And I can set a few of that to simple objects too. So one thing I do want to quickly do is I want to lower those camo nets a touch. First off, okay, full control. That is how high, because then the tail starts kind of clipping out. Because again, they're going to be on this hill avoiding that military base, and they're going to have this vantage point. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Yes. He killed a guy who was stacking backpacks. Noise. And then Tunguskas are a little bit better hidden, but they're there. Oh god, this is going to be one hell of a load-in. But I kind of want to test it now, but... I need a debug unit, or else I'm going to freak the fuck out. So let me go ahead and just put this guy in. Attributes. Player, cool, play, multiplayer. Now we just hope nothing explodes. Oh, and my office is falling apart. Love cute little LZs like that, tight little LZs like that. Good God. And you're pumped for Saturday? Yeah. I still need to finish the second mission file, but the first mission file should be good to go. Thank God. Son of a bitch. A flaw in my own design, because I'm a goober. What's happening Friday? Oh, right, F&F, because that's Dingo right there. I'm a goober. Alright, let's see. Hold on one second. Who the heck is texting me right now?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, cool. I still have no idea who that is. Alright. This would be Blue 4. I'll come up with a cooler name later. Now let's go. Oh, shush, duty. What's happening Friday? Ow, my heart. I'm sorry, Dingo. I've been a little busy. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I don't hear anything locally exploding, so that's a good start. Let's see if that's, I don't see anything gray over, purple over there, or black. That's another good sign. Alright, cool. Nothing exploded. Again, a great freaking start. God, yeah, the amount of frickin' poles down. Yeah. Yeah, they need their sim disabled. Oh my god. There's no way I wouldn't be able to pull that without it. I know there's a few assets for camo nets that you can, like, build up and stuff, but... Ay, ay, ay. Do I remember where the GOAT Team 6 subscriber sound is from? Nope. No, I do not. It's been literally 4 years. You're KPTV, right? That worked? Excellent. I don't know why I felt like doing that, but I'm like, screw it. I want 14.5 millimeter statics. I want to be that extra. Don't jinx my luck. Yeah, you're telling me. All right, so we can get rid of all of that. Now it's just a matter of building the AO and reverse engineering back to what they'll be focusing on. So, do-do-do. We're going to play something a little more cheery because this is creepy music. Let's see. What do I got? What do I have? Here. Let's do a random Tasmanian Tiger song. Yeah, I can rock it. Yeah, we'll have a few MI-24s lined up nearby because they're going to be, like, next on the list, you know? Again, give, like, a hint. Yeah, these two, we can literally set those up. Alright, so now we're going to do vehicle templating of this AO. So, some sort of vehicle right there, some sort of vehicle right there. Some stuff on the runway, sure. Especially by the fuel station, that would work out quite well. You can't make a potato static cannon. Actually, no, if you look up class names, maybe. But, that'd be a tough one. Oh no, I'd actually have to think about that one. What's this campaign about? Making Jester 814 scream. That's what it's about. It's not going to happen this op, but it'll happen this campaign. Because the amount of buildup I am going to have is going to be worse than a Catholic schoolgirl's prom night who decided it is her night to experience everything, and her boyfriend is totally going to take advantage. That level of buildup. You heard it here, folks. Okay. I'm just thinking in terms of vehicle stuff. The fuck did I just join to? Well, we're playing Australian bongo music while we're making a operation about espionage for a campaign where I want to make another YouTuber shit his pants. What isn't there to love right there? No, Jester, no. I love the guy. Because I'm a fanboy of his. But I still like to pull pranks. You know, like, remember when I got Serenzic and Coward? I cable tied them in that 700th op, and I made them, I made their own little torture rooms. One of Serenzic's face everywhere, and then Coward's was a bunch of furry porn. Softcore. That's what I do to people, okay? Why? Because it's funny. You can troll with Arma 3 if you know how. Because it's funny. What time? Like 6:30, so I have 3 hours. Oh, I can have this done in half that time. With all the detail I want to do, too. Perfect. So they're not going to be able to come down and see the Hainers, so I actually don't have to worry about any of that. But I can... Yeah, I'll just put, like, you know, one of them out in the open and then another one out if they see them on the angles. Just so I can have the pilot spawn next to them. I mean, we'll put some static tanks out there, but that's starting to get to the range of big. I should one day just troll and, like, blast through the Tasmanian Tiger for a few hours just to relax. That would be fun. So, I wanna... I'm watching the 700th very closely right now because they're making a few mod set changes. And I want to see where they go with it, but if it gets a little easier to Zeus for them, i.e. I don't have to worry about some update happening over the weekend, or no, on the Friday when I submit the mission file on Wednesday and it could potentially break everything, you might see me come back and do something once in a while. Maybe once or twice a month. Thinking about it. I miss it. The music is unsettling. What? Fine. Fine. Do this one then. There. Is that better? I'm keeping that vibe though. Yes, we have T15s now in RHS, and if we're waiting for the compatibility files to update because the fucking magazines for the RPKM are borked if you run compatibility files, which everyone does, so everyone's now waiting for that update. They claim Ace claims they can't fix, but Makarov and TSB fixed it with our local mod, so wink. Yeah, so the T15 is like the, super futuristic IFE. No more BMP3s, it's all T15 now. It's all ogre now. Yep, T15's the IFE, T14, which I already had, is the OP-ass motherfucking tank. With the, the debug trophy system, so if you shoot a rocket at it, it just laughs at you and deletes the rocket. I love using that thing as a shield generator, though, for my crazy custom compositions. Which means if you try to shoot it down with rockets, yeah, nah, buddy, it's gonna ignore that. Yeah, it's on an Armada chassis, exactly. Okay. Trying to think now, is there anywhere else I want a vehicle template, or am I good? We'll probably do one more far over here, just because it fits well. And then we'll do a far BRDM. Oh, yeah. Give me a T-72 with a freaking static up there. Because I'm a jerk. Oh, baby. Ah, T-80, fine. Thank you, Nomas. I appreciate it. Because your taste in music is so important to me. Wink. Bongo music. All of RHS updated, but the main update was for AFRF. That got the most love in that one. There were a lot of bug fixes for all the other ones, but there was some new content as well. I've been thinking about doing a little video on it, but I don't have the room, unfortunately. In fact, I might start experimenting with 2 uploads a day on the main channel because I noticed something, and I really hope it isn't true, but I still have to go explore it. I'm going to be really pissed off if it's true. But we'll get there when we get there, right? Right. Bitch! I don't feel like building one. Too lazy. Alright. So on top of that, there'll be 2 other positions I have to build. Yeah, it's fine. Potato you? Oh, I could go for some potatoes right now. Is it going to be a night op? I might have to make it. I'm probably like a fucking...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Perfect, because it's gonna go closer to it. Overcast. Yeah, it should be good. Take my operational money. Jen, I will gladly take it because it has to go into the budget for the house. All right, 5 o'clock. I'm going to make it a little brighter, though, so I can at least see what the fuck I'm placing. All right, squad leader time. Oh my god, I'm going to have to do this in sections and then connect everything. Which I guess makes sense, but... yeah, everything is a T-72. Exactly. That's how you live life, all right? I'm using the team leaders as grenadiers, in all honesty. It'll be in the morning. Alright, marksman. We'll put in a few places to dab on people, why not? I could style this up a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't want to spend the resources on it unit-wise, because there's going to be a lot down at the same time here. And I'm not too fond of templating out a few hundred units. I get a lot of leeway, though, because the 506 servers are really powerful. And there's only going to be, like, 12 of them tops. So there's not too much I have to personally worry about in terms of resources, but still, you want to be careful as best you can. Let's see. Some AT guys as well for posterity's sake. Really, it's going to be a lot of, like, pilot templating and shit, but... oh, yeah, they also added a, they added a way to tow the D30 and the ZSUs to trucks and shit in the AFRF. That is actually, I'm a little more excited about that than the T15, because that opens up a lot of possibilities. But, you know, I need to test it. Guard.
Welcome, shall we?
Don't really need that much riflemen, actually. It would just be for show, as I've already said, but... give me the officers, because they will be needed. And then crewmen are doubling as my engineers here, so... You know, actually, no. We'll, I'll double down. Where's the worker AI? Because I can just drag them into the group and they'll be fine. Cool. Let's see. Now we need pilot AI and some engineer AI. Excellent. Just kind of cluster them all together and then crewman AI. Jeez, 45 minutes. I haven't actually gotten that much done. All things considered. Give me just like 5 or 6 riflemen here. You're right, Barb. I shouldn't have started streaming. I should have finished that conversation. I am very scatterbrained right now. I'm so sorry. Sorry, buddy. Now go back to your basement. No. No, he has a point. I should have finished that conversation. I've just been very tied for time. Just teasing. No, you do have a point there. I'm just an ass. How the fuck am I gonna sync all of this? Alright, I need to take out the vehicles. Okay, this is actually gonna end poorly, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, that's all the worker AI. Cool. But they need to have their pathing disabled. Otherwise, they're gonna dynamically run around. I can always fix that later, but it's fine. And then we can build dynamic patrols as is. That's all copied from that section. Cool. All right. We have to fortify up there, actually. So let me push that back. What vehicle do we want defending up there? Probably, maybe a BRDM? Yeah, just a simple BRDM with a frickin' thing on. Or a weird fucking BMP. Screw it. The BRM. It's the perfect middle ground between a BMP and a BRDM. Because it has the R from BRDM. And it has the M and the B. Classic. Malin, honestly, all I want to see is more air fights just to give the streamers something to watch and oogle at as we wait for the main fight, you know? No, so the BRM is, it's literally a BMP minus the cannon up top, the frickin' missile launcher up top, and a few other changes, which I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, Twitter and YouTube are censoring the word stupid. It's hilarious that we're literally going this far. I literally just watched an episode of Law and Order from fucking 2002 about how they couldn't go after everyone from a website for posting mean things because of the First Amendment. And now here we are in 2021, and it's like, oh, they can't do legal action, but we're going to remove it from our platform because it's hurtful. I think it's a really interesting time to be an internet personality, and I'm so glad I haven't done anything stupid like reveal my face to integrate it with my personal life. Oh, that would have been bad. Oh, I mean, YouTube isn't gonna die until a competitor takes it. Though I'm gonna be honest, if there is a shift, I am probably going to be screwed. So if a competitor for YouTube ever comes up, I'm definitely screwed because the algorithm there is also gonna shaft me. And I had to claw my way to where I am right now. And I'm never gonna get that level of growth again. So yeah, no, I'm probably screwed if that happens. Oh well, good run, right? Just gotta figure out how to take my fucking silver play button and run, right? I would say I wouldn't be screwed, though, if... Like, I was actually thinking about this today. Like, financially, I'm okay. Because I would need to make, budgeting everything with Bloodwing, I would need to make about 4K a month. Which is, when I compared it to other places I'd live, ridiculous, but that's because I'm in Northern Virginia. 1K for taxes, 1 to 1.5K for the mortgage, and then 2.5K for expenses and savings. And then, you know, some money to actually spend month to month. So 4K is a decent number. YouTube, the main channel is where I'm concerned the most because that was going great for the past few months when YouTube decided to actually treat me like a normal channel. But now it's throttling me again. So that is going to probably shrink down to 1.5K. And that, I used 1.5K as the benchmark number for that. But if it shrinks down lower, then I'm in trouble. So, if you ever start seeing me push Patreon a little harder, but, like, directly harder, then again, I am gonna push it a little harder now, because I am worried about that. But, if I really stress it, that means YouTube's going down to the crapper again. Because way back when, YouTube would only give me, like, $500 a month. Because, by fucking God. It sucks, though, because now they're trying to push me back to that, though. But at least the RPM is not in the adpocalypse anymore. Remember a few years ago when everyone pulled their ad money off of YouTube and shit? Yeah, that's all done with now. Like, RPM is back to being what it was, so thank God for that. I can at least make a K again, but... Oh, YouTube's percentage is like 55% or something? 55 or 65, but... That's not the problem. The problem is that I've had a bite of the apple in the sense that I know if the YouTube algorithm doesn't screw me, that my channel, like, I could literally have lived off of the YouTube revenue alone in February and March when my channel wasn't being throttled to high hell. That's what's the most stressful fucking part about it, is I know, because YouTube's shown me. But YouTube decided that I should go back to my previous algorithm track or whatever, and they're fucking me again. And that's been that way since April. So, shrug, you know? But now it's a matter of how far is Twitch going to fall with it, because where YouTube goes, Twitch follows. So I've got to figure out where that number stabilizes, and then... what I'm going to do after that, because if one more thing tanks somewhere between YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, and the consulting work I do on the side, I'm screwed. That's how fucked it is right now. I still have a few months of leeway to figure it out, because, you know, it's not like I have a townhouse somewhere. We're still looking. But it's a little worrisome to think about. You know? And that's why I'm also, like, again, doing a lot of research into stuff right now. Because I honestly don't know what it is. Because, I'm going to shut the music off for a second. All of the analytical data I have been taking and comparing to other channels shows that I am actually, like, slightly above average Yet the channels that I am, you know, slightly above average compared to are getting 4 to 5 times the viewership. And the only thing that I have not tried is going to the 2 upload a day maximum. And there were a few days I tried it and everything bounced back. And that's what's scaring the shit out of me right now. Because if I can only upload twice a day, I'm going to have a lot of content I can't post. And that's kind of funny how I'm getting shafted like that. Like, I never thought out of, like, the YouTube algorithm that wants you to post often to keep people on YouTube that you don't, it doesn't work that way. And I can't do multiple channels because I already have multiple channels, you know? I can't have a fourth channel. All right? It's already a pain in the ass to run 3, and even then, my audience wouldn't move from one channel to another. Already tried it twice. It's not going to happen a third time, even if I explain. So, I'm not willing to segment anything anymore because YouTube is just going to shaft me either way. So, what's going to become is I'm going to spend the next few weeks, 2 or 3, even though I've completely revamped the tags, I'm going to do a big rebranding, I'm going to do some stuff on Twitch. I am going to see what happens if I go a week of just posting 2 videos, a short and then more than likely a either another highlight or a Zeus video. You know, something with a fancy thumbnail every time, except for the shorts. And I want to see where it goes. Because if that is the deciding factor, I have a lot to think about. And that's where we're going to get a video of either Patreon has to go up or this change happens, just because I need to make sure my minimums are in line. And I hate to sound like I'm extorting my own channel based off of that, but it literally becomes a factor of I need to eat, all right? I need to pay for my mortgage. I need to live, for fuck's sake. And it's really fucking confusing that the YouTube algorithm would do that, but here we are, you know? But it's really frustrating when you spend 2 months, you do everything that you research to do, and you actually see progress, and then literally it was mid-May, or no, mid-March, my analytics just dropped, like started dropping like a fucking stone, which I was able to kind of, I was able to do a few things to kind of stem it, but then by April, it went from 75K views a day to April. Well, I'm going to go fucking look. Screw it. Hold on. Let me look at my analytics real quick. Yep, so I went from 75K mid-March down to the start of March 30th was down to 41K, and I was keeping a good minimum between about 42K and 38K. And then literally March 30th, 41K. April 3rd, 16K in viewership. Just poof. And now this month's average has been about 20K, but the last week it started sliding down even harder to 16K, and then I tried the 2 video a day upload, and it took me up to 23K. And then going back, it's now to 3 videos a day. It's dipping back down again. So I have no fucking idea. But that, to me, shows strong evidence that it just doesn't like it when you post more than 2 a day. And I don't know, you know? Like, everything I've researched has told me what I'm doing should make my channel grow. And the most important number I see is the subscriber count growth. Everything else is secondary to that number. That one number is tied to everything, and it's always been throttled, and I have no idea why. So, I don't know. Maybe always have the Chinese faction win the fights. Yeah, right? I don't know anymore, man. I'm literally pulling everything that I can. But another thing I can do in my arsenal is once a month have a pay-for-pain style event. So, like, not a direct pay-for-pain, but I mean, I'm working on something called Wacky Races right now. But have I tried eating less? Fuck you, Barb. But I don't know, you know? It's actually perplexing. Yeah, shush, you little pervert. Trying to have a moment here and you're ruining it. Burp. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, you know, having a pay-for-pain style event once a month will help stem that, because now I'm basically going to spend the next few months trying to see how much I'll make in those pay-for-pain style events. But if I can at least make like 1K out of those, I know I'm doing something right. But, I mean, the pay-for-pain we had a few months ago went really well. The paw-for-pain op went really well. And as long as we can keep climbing those numbers, then we should be okay. It's just worrisome to do all of that, but, you know, I'm thinking there's a few other places I can squeeze some revenue out of, but realistically, because I need my safety net, I'm making about, not considering donations, like 4.3K, I'd want to bump that up to 5K. Because I don't want to start having to, like, take literally 3 years worth of donations where the numbers go crazy. And then it also relies on people like Stone showing up and leaving. And then, you know, just, that adds so much worry to my life, you know? Really does. And I don't want to have to worry about that. I want to do minimums and then use donation money for, like, fun things. To give back. After the mortgage is paid. It's just all concerning, you know? The life of Wee Woo. I'm just trying to make ends meet. That's really it. Like, yeah, right on 917. Jump off, man. If you gotta go, because IRL always comes first. But, you know, I just want to keep this all going at this point, and I can't do that if I get a job. By the way, I don't think I've said it yet, but that thing fell through. There's literally a day where my my boss said, yeah, don't sign on today, because my boss's boss will fire you on the spot. It's like, why? Turns out they needed me to fill a checkbox for some government money because of COVID. And then after I hit the threshold, they would give me the boot. Now, if I decide to work a 9/80 split, which means every 9 days I work 80 hours between 2 weeks, similar to what Bloodwind has, they would hire me on full. But that would mean I would not be able to do even a fifth of what I do right now in Arma 3. So it's good to have as a backup option in case everything completely blows out of proportion. But I don't think it is based off of the minimums I'm getting. It's just, I want to make sure I have enough month to month at a decent threshold where I don't have to stress about it. Because, oh my fucking god, I was literally about to end it all in January. I was this fucking close. And then a video went viral, and then I rode what Spiffing Brit announced, and I was able to, you know, keep that for 2 months until YouTube's like, haha, wow, did you get up here, buddy? You're not allowed up here. And then they kicked me back to the fucking Chumptown. Ay. But anyway, enough of me bitching. You guys aren't here for that. You're here to watch some silly op development from some guy that, thinks he knows what he's doing, right? Life's hell. Anyway. Is that all I need to template here? I could do a little bit of templating down there, but just some infantry stuff. That should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like, based off of all the research I've done, YouTube definitely favors, like, they used to favor, no, they've always favored, like, a upload one a day or one every other day, a 20-minute edited session that, like, at least 50% of your audience will watch through to, like, you know, of half of it to 2/3, and you're fine. Like, if you can get that, you'll be golden. My content doesn't fit in the algorithm. That's pretty much how it is, so I have to somehow ham-fist it into that algorithm. But even then, the LCPL Liru tags, like anything related to Liru, has been poisoned because of all the content I've already released. So anything I put up is already seen as a negative to the algorithm. So there's not really a way for me to get out of the hole, if you know what I mean. That's why YouTube, even after 2 months of doing really well, still kicked me back to previous analytics. And I'm able to track that because you can track how much of your viewership is from YouTube recommendations. And in those 2 months, my recommendations were at like 75% of my views were coming from YouTube recommended. Now it's back down to 40%, which was the norm for that. So most of my viewership comes from people just coming back. So, you know, you're screwed. I'm not doing an OnlyFans, okay? I'm not cute enough for that. If I was a chick, though, I mean, hell, if I was a female, I wouldn't even have this fucking problem. Holy crap. And I know this because I have a friend who's female, who I set up 3 years ago, and she got partner in 3 months. Because she just showed a little bit of skin. It was actually kind of frightening how quickly that took off. I thought it would have taken 6. No, we did it in 3. And now she doesn't really even talk to me anymore, which I'm like, whatever. Just 3D model operator Chen and make the titties huge, right? I'd have to get the Prince voice out, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how we do it. VTuber with a voice changer. Here's the thing, though. Like, at that point, to me, this becomes like an actual job, and I have to be like a fake personality on the internet, in which case I don't really want to do it. Like, I would rather get a real job and be fake to, like, 15, 20 people at work than be fake to hundreds of thousands of people on the internet, you know? That's where my line is. And because I had a serious thought about it, and it just boiled down to I don't, because I would rather get a full-time at that point, you know? Why are you so laggy? It's a little concerning, actually, that it's that laggy. It's probably because of the sheer amount of shit I have down. Yeah, so it's because of over there. Alright, well, that's a slight concern, but that's okay. Oh, I think Barb could actually make a decent chunk of money with VTubing, but anyone can. That's why I'm also watching Platts. Not sure if you guys know him. He's a guy from TMTM. I want to see him take off with that stuff. He deserves it. He actually, does a decent amount of work. I would love to see it. All right. Let me check in Zeus how this all looks. Do I have any template stuff down? Nope. Okay. Oh, that can also help if I group all these chuckleheads up. Cool. Let's have a look in Zeus and see what we need to change. IDAP is just a front to get the players through the checkpoint. Little laggy on start, but that can be managed. Yeah, no, I started with a face rig. It's just when we ran it, we found out that it just took up too much of the CPU processor to be worth anything. You know what? That perfectly shows what my life is right now. Does it make any fucking sense? No. It's just how it is. That's my life right now. And I somehow took a sign along the way that had to deal with, paintings. Of, I don't know, Malaysians or something. Fucking A. Oh, I should probably also fortify that up a little bit, but that's A-okay. What do we got? I don't like it. 30 on Eden Editor. Without patrols. Without a dedicated. Oh, that is gonna suck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of vehicle templates, that's why. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, if I do that, then my entire mission is screwed. Lamau. But I'm trying to see if the framework is because localized render distance or because of general amount of stuff on the map. Okay. I'm gonna shave a few things down then, because it's because of vehicles. Alright, that's fine. Having too many vehicles down can make things a little laggy. Hey, K-Man, how you doing? We could also do dynamic sim. That would also help. Because I'm trying to make things too grandiose as usual. At least I have good music. Yeah, give me a standard freaking rifleman and we should be good. It doesn't lag like shit when I select them all, but I'm not even sure if I said that all correctly. Dynamic sim. Cool. Let's look at it now. What if there's a helicopter made out of humans? You wouldn't be able to get the humans attached to the rotor blades. Those would spin independently, so that wouldn't really work, unfortunately. Alright, well, there wasn't a lag spike right there at load, so that's good. Spawn-in frames, 40, 45. Not the best in Eden Editor, but with only 10 people. If this was like for 20 a person plus, then yeah, no, this would not fly, but that's good. What about our vantage point? Better. Now, what if I got rid of all of that? And the UN VIX, I know where to find them in Eden. Perfect. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Otherwise, hope you're all doing a-okay. 709. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of one. I'm gonna get rid of that Chinook. I'm gonna get rid of the Shilka. Anything that I can get rid of as like a pair of twos should be a-okay. Yeah, I got a UN vehicle cache over here. We can clear that out a little bit. Because every vehicle, you'd be surprised, like, actually helps boop frames a little bit. Otherwise, that should be good. Okay. Now, this is where we get fun. Let's see. We're going to build internal spawn. Cool. This thing, I don't want to have dynamic sim on because I'll be controlling it outside of the player base's field of view, which means it could get stuck on sim. Okay. Edit vehicle appearance. Add passenger spots. Yeah, so that way you can put people in the back right there. How many people can I fit back there? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 armed guys can fit back here, I think. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9 can. Okay. 3, 6, 9. Yeah. Cool. All right. So some people that want to bring like heavier equipment can do that, and then we can have stuff loaded in that thing. Oh, they don't have any of the MRE shit. There's an easier way to do this, actually. We got fluffers down. I'll put them somewhere. We'll put them repairing. We can put them repairing the fun shit. Okay, if we can't do food, I can do medical. There's quite a few ways they can sneak stuff in. Cool. All right. We're not putting tax. They get full arsenals, but they're not gonna do tax axe. Drum will literally kill them if they do tax axe. Why am I blanking? We can just fucking do that. Easy. All right, so there's our full arsenals. Respawn point right here.
How do I do this?
Yeah, just have a box full of bananas. We could do that, but no, we're gonna make them medical instead. Let's see. Gonna want to give myself no shades because they have the shade effects. And the craziest range I can do. Perfect. Yeah, so the op will start probably around 9:30. I'll get them on the server by 9, but I might get them on even earlier. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. T-Far, nope. Ace, yes. Do I still have 506 settings, or do I have to go get those somewhere? Add-on options. Load, cool. Attributes, that, you... Screw it, Delta Force, why not? Yeah. Oh god, no. What? Don't do that to me. I am not a chick. Thank you. Yep, so they can all dress up as Ida, because again, it's going to be a two-pronged thing. So I'm going to recommend uniforms, put in the medical boxes, guns and shit. People that go in the back of the van can do that. Settings, add-on. They look like Jurassic Park workers, yeah, right? No, wait, that was the right thing. Yes, okay, good. I think the lag's actually from the rain a little bit, so we're gonna turn that down. I'll do 21 and 21. Okay. So transport methods down. I just have to copy and paste some of my files. They'll go there, go in, everything's planned, then they back off, and yeah, that should be good. Cool. All right. Happy with that. Yes. Tax the tie the Tasmanian tiger, you goober. Otherwise, I think I'm set here. So, yeah, no. So we'll be back in about 2 hours. I'm gonna do a few small changes to the mission pod because I don't want to spoil anything. But otherwise, we're ready to go. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one.